Hey, yo, New Era, run that!
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jessy Taylor. I'm here at TBG Studios in Birmingham, Alabama with DJ New Era at NewEraTV. Let's get it.
Getting all this paper, to pack a backwards, you know I'm smoking all this flavor. Stepping out of Gucci lovers and it ain't nothing major. I'm quick to leave a bitch, I gotta go, see you later. I'm a grind every day and I'm getting all this paper, to pack a backwards, you know.
Alright, back at it again, man. New Era TV, TBG Studios. Another dope ass interview today. We had to bring it over here to a new location due to COVID, but this is my family, so we're going to make it work regardless.
Thank you.
Back again for the second time. She came in full of energy, full of life. Jessy Taylor is here.
Thank you.
What's up, mama?
Not much.
Did
Just
the cocoa
really
butter
tired.
help? The cocoa butter work out for you?
Yeah, it did. My eye makeup was like really messed up because it looks good when I left the house, but then I was sitting in the car for a long time and it turned black, so I had to like wipe it off.
So you grinding?
Yeah, and you know, I have my people here with me filming the behind the scenes for this.
So this is for the release of your album, right?
No, this is for like this trip.
Just this trip.
Just this trip.
It's going to be vlogs from every state you go to.
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna do like, well, I'm not working on an album right now.
Okay.
I'm working on just pushing singles because I feel like I'm not like Trippie Redd famous yet to where like if I put out a whole album, everybody's gonna listen to every single song. So I'm just gonna focus on just doing one single at a time and promoting one single at a time. And then, yeah, my next song is pretty good. I mean, every time I make a song.
Okay, hold
like
on. Before you go into that, what's the first song? What's the first?
The first song is Lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Produced by who?
Sticks on the beat. He made Gotti by 6ix9ine.
Okay, how'd you link up with him?
I found him on Genius, and I really liked the beat.
What is Genius? Like, what is that?
It's like a website where you can like see lyrics, and I was like, oh my gosh, he made this beat. I want like a beat similar to this. But then once we got in the studio, he was we just like made our own thing and we made it happen. I didn't really like copy anybody, but it was just like that initial like, oh my gosh,
because your flow on the beat, you actually wrote the beat.
Thank you.
From a DJ's point of view, I would say the BPM was around 95 to 9900 range. So
I don't know exactly what it is.
Beats per minute? It's
No, I know what that is. I just don't know the exact BPM for that song. I should know it, but
should.
I don't.
So what made you run with that beat though? How did you know that when you heard it, this is the one, right?
Well, I was rapping and then he made the beat when I was rapping, so it was like a customized beat. So it was like that type of stuff.
So you own the record, that's you. Everything
you know, he gets 50% because he's the producer. He doesn't take money. He only takes percentages. So
okay, so
not all the way me, but
business.
yeah. But my next song is just so much better. Like it's definitely like a New York vibe since like my dad's from New York and I grew up there and going there every year, and I just like I feel like I have I'm more like that type of music than what I was making, because like the next one is just so like I'll show you it after just because I didn't get the clean version ready because it was hard to like slow down, but like for sure it's so much better. Like I look at Lifestyle, I'm like, oh. Like I'm just like I was like, but this one is just amazing. It doesn't even have like a thing yet, and it's not done. Like it's not all the way done.
Not all the way done.
It still needs to like go back and maybe add some ad libs, and then like go back and undo like the little stops. So it's just like it's a little things.
So it's not complete. So what made you?
The whole thing is complete. There's just
complete.
like
You gotta go back and add some more to it.
Just like no, edit it. Like take out this effect, put this effect, like that type of stuff. But the song is done.
Alright.
Yeah.
So the first time I saw you, I didn't see the face tattoos. I didn't see all that. So explain this new look for me.
So this look is just something that I've always wanted to do for like the past 4 years with the face tattoos. And my friend kept saying like a long time ago, don't do it. And after like whatever, I just went and did it randomly one day because I have the good night on my eyelids and I have the 3 broken hearts.
Dang.
And then I have like the dots and then I have like the neck tattoos.
Yeah, I see that. Did it hurt?
No. I think maybe those hurt more.
Yeah, it is.
Those I can't imagine those. I don't have anything really right there.
But you can deal with somebody on your neck though. Versus
yeah,
on your arm.
It doesn't hurt.
Really? All right,
You'd be surprised.
Lifestyle. I see you done switched up the whole lifestyle. You know, the way you carry yourself is new. I'm getting a new energy from you.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like more mature and like my outfit. Like I strategically plan it. It's very like.
I was expecting to see, you know, heels.
Jessy Taylor. Yeah.
What's up?
Well, that was like for the vlog, but like I just feel like this outfit's like so timeless. So like let's just say in the future somebody's watching this like 5 years from now, they're not gonna think, oh, this was filmed 5 years ago. This outfit is like so timeless. It could be from 5 years ago. It could be from 5 years from now. So that's why I picked this outfit.
Sounds like to me. Artist development.
Yeah, it was an artist development with Travis Scott's old manager in LA.
See, now we talking.
So, but I don't work with him no more.
Okay, so versus who you are now, your old self, versus
when I first came here, so different.
So different, and I'm starting to see that.
Before braces.
So for people that's actually watching and tuning into this interview, give me a brief rundown, not a lot, of your old self and some of the consequences you had to deal with being the old you.
I think with the old me, I didn't think much. I just kind of, if I knew it was going to get views, I did it. But now it's like, now that I have like, even, and my Instagram's not here right now at the moment.
So sad.
But it's okay. If it comes back and comes back, if not, I can just come up even more. So I'm not really worried. My YouTube still does really good.
Right.
And my Twitter is like really active. So, and then my TikTok has 60,000. So 60, I still have like, TikTok's like obviously my highest one right now. But like, if I did it once, I can do it again. It just, now I'm just going to take like a different approach. Like, I'm not young anymore. Like, I'm getting a lot more older. I'm getting more mature. Like, it just like the stuff I did when I was younger, it just like
doesn't make sense.
I doesn't. It's not cute for me to do that now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it just wouldn't make. Okay, I did take a picture with my ass out with kid trunks, but that's because Smoke Perp's girlfriend was, I said way too much, but I guess I used to have a thing, so you know I had to go be messy.
Smoke Perp.
I had to be messy and go. You know, she wanna fuck. She wanna. Sorry.
Go. You good?
She wanna be a little Thuder bopper, and she wanna do all that, this and the third. Okay, what's up? I'm gonna go to your ex-man now and do the same thing.
Wow.
So I'm gonna hurt her the way she hurt me when we were on break.
Wow. Right, and I was doing
I'm just a sneaky diss.
I was doing some digging on YouTube today, and I saw where the No Jumper podcast.
Oh my God, Chris Long pulled a gun on me.
Like, how did that come? Like, what's so wrong with that?
I don't know. That was just so old, and like they always talk about me, and I feel like Adam truly does not hate me because Adam always posts me. But I did notice when I did get my account taken down, he didn't post the last photo I sent him, so that was weird. But usually he's good with like posting everything I send him, but like it just like, I don't know, like he just like a really wishy-washy person. Like I met him obviously in person when I went to the studio, but like he just like, he's cool like in person, but like he just gives me like a really weird vibe online. Like he posts me, like if he completely didn't like me, like I don't think that he would post me and give me clout. I think that he does like me to an extent, but at the same time he doesn't like me for whatever reason. Like,
so what's the vibe when it comes to music? What's his thing on your music, his take when it comes to music?
I don't think he thinks anything of it.
Really?
Like, yeah, I think that he just kind of like, he doesn't, I've watched other interviews. Like, he did that with Black China. Like, he just, if a girl, like, wants to do music and they're not, like, signed and they're not Coi Leray, he just doesn't take them serious, you know? Like, if you're not already at that type of level, like, he doesn't respect, I feel like, no, like, hate to him, this is my personal opinion, I don't think he respects the come up.
Right.
Because he was built on artists that were coming up. The artists that were coming up had 20,000 followers, and they were the ones giving him, he's older, they were giving him the clout, you know, XX Tentacion, like that whole group, Smoke Perp, Little Pump, they only had a few thousand followers, and they were letting him on tour with them, and you know that was the come up at the time. But now he's at the top, and he doesn't want to like mess with people that are on the come up anymore. So it's like he switched, you know.
But did that help your career out when him mentioning you? And
I think it definitely, because like you would think like even if somebody doesn't know what I look like, they know the name.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So like they know the name, like everybody knows that name. So like.
But what do they know the name for?
To be honest, many reasons. I have no idea, but like I feel like I want to just be like my own self now. Like I'm a lot more chill now. Like I just feel like I'm really just focused on one thing, and that's my music, and like, you know, I have my fun or whatever. And you know, I'll be sneaky. I'll do some sneak shit, you know?
Yeah, because when I was looking up Smoke Perp, we're going to touch on that just a little bit.
You can get the exclusive because Adam didn't want to get the exclusive, or
so tell me
it's
about
fine.
that,
They think
man.
I'm a liar, but basically, I'll tell you the story. This is going on YouTube. So this is basically what happened. I did it. Well, I touched on it on Hip Hop Weekly because I was on Hip Hop Weekly last week. So I was on like the main page of Hip Hop Weekly, and I talked about it a little bit, but I didn't go into detail. But basically, like, wait, this is after I met you because I didn't have my braces on.
Really? It showed you didn't.
When did I come here?
You came here. It was last year.
Last year,
2019. Last year.
But like November, right?
November. Yep.
I met him in January. So basically, I met him like literally like January 1st, and I met him probably like over FaceTime the last couple of days of December. And basically, what had happened was Diego Ferris, who was my old producer, R.I.P. Diego, he died of an overdose. That was my best friend.
Oh, man.
Like one of my very close friends died, and he was part of Dead Star Cartel, which is Smoke Perp's thing. And basically, I don't know, like I always thought Smoke Perp was cute or whatever. You know, we're both from Florida, and like I just remember like going to this party like 3 years ago in LA. It was like one of the first parties I went to in LA. And
in the hills, up in the mountains?
In the hills, yeah.
Right. Okay.
It was, I think, Trippie Redd's album release party. And they were using Jimmy Duval's house to do it, and Jimmy was out of town. And I'm friends with, I'm like cool with everybody, so whatever. I went there.
She's cool with everybody, yeah.
I went there.
I didn't get an invite.
It's like 3 years ago. I didn't know you 3 years ago.
Shit.
So like 3 years ago, some like, you know how girls be drunk. Like I personally don't drink. I'll sip lean, but I don't drink. You will never catch me with a cup of Hennessy in my hand ever. Only lean. So, you know, these like little girls in LA, you know how they are. They think that they're so bad. They're so bougie. And these little like white girls, whatever, this, that, and the third. And then literally this little girl comes up and is like, oh my God, you're so pretty. And I'm like, thanks. Like, you know, she's like really messed up. Like you could tell she's not all the way there.
Right.
And I'm all the way there.
Wow.
So I'm just looking at her like, who is this girl? Why is she hugging me? She's sloppy. And then she turns to her two other friends and is like, we're going to go to Smoke Perp's house. We're going to do this with him. And I told him this story. He thought this was hilarious. He was like, whoa, this is so weird.
You told this to him himself?
Yeah, but I told him this like this year. Like this happened 3 years ago. And I was like, oh, you guys are going to Smoke Perp's house, huh? Okay, get my number. And like I was like trying to get in then. So
Wow.
But I just thought it was funny that like, and then I remember I hated that girl. Like I just, for some reason, like I told his family this story too. But like after that, like I just hated that girl. Like I would just like, I just hate her, like, for, like, what, and I didn't even know him at the time. I would just, like, I guess I would just, like, what are you doing, like, messing with him? You're not even all that, you feel what I'm saying? So I would just, like, I was really angry. Like, I was really in my feelings, like, 3 years ago, angry for no reason, and I didn't even know him. So then, basically, Diego linked us up. We linked up in California. I went to his house. It was just so fun. Like, we really just, like, rapped in the studio together. I showed him some stuff.
Did you get a record with him, though? Like,
no, but we were going to do, like, a record together, but obviously stuff didn't work out. But, you know, I think we just had a lot of stuff in common. Like, you know, I engineer now, so, like, I really know a lot of stuff. So, like, I just feel like I know what I was talking about with him, and he doesn't really meet a lot of girls that know what they're talking about when it comes to music. But I just feel like we just had, like, an instant connection. Like, I would say, like, first when we met, like, I walked into his house, and then he was like, it was like, what was it? Okay, I walk in his house, whatever, boom, he's in the corner on his, like, little chair, and he's not talking to me at all. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And then I sit there for, like, 45 minutes, not saying anything, and then I go to Diego, I'm like, yo, this is boring, please drive me, like, back to my car.
Right.
And then he's like, no, and then Perp goes, well, Omar, Goes, oh my
You
God.
called him his real name?
Yeah, so I was
shit.
like, Omar. And then Omar was like, what are you doing? And I was like, you're just boring. Like, you're not even talking to me. Like, you're just sitting there. He's like, whatever, just like, don't leave, just sit there. So then I sat there, and then basically he was recording, and I chimed in. I was like, oh, you should say this instead of that, or you should do this. He's like, don't tell me what to do. I'm a Grammy-nominated artist. That's his favorite line. I'm a Grammy-nominated artist. And I was like, okay, for real, Diego, drive me home. Like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, as being like a diva. And then I was like, okay, drive me home. And then I was like walking out, and then he's like, no, wait, don't go. And then he chased me down the house, and then he was like trying to talk it out with me. He's like, look, I'm sorry, boom, boom, let's like rap together. And he started rapping. He's like, oh, like, you're not. He's like, I just expected you to be like very bad, because, you know, girls, you know, like, and I was like, and he's like, you're not bad though. He's like, I actually fuck with it. And then he was like, and then whatever, we vibed, whatever. And then, I don't know, we just like, after that, like,
so it was a real relationship.
Yes, basically. It was not fake at all. Nothing was for clout. People really think that relationship was for clout.
That's what people were saying like online.
Okay, if you see me post it up with like any other rappers, yeah, that was probably staged, and we probably text each other, hey, meet at this time, let's take a picture in the mirror together. Like, it's their idea, it's never my idea first.
So people do this stuff actually to get attention.
And I'm just like, they come to me with it. I'm never the one that comes to them. I'm never like, yo, let's do this together. You feel what I'm saying? But the Smoke Perp thing is like, it was 100% real drama. Everybody saw the drama unfold. And he tried to say that he don't know me in real life.
Yes, I was
like, what? Like, so then I leaked his address once he started dating Noah. Ooh. And then, because I was like, oh, everybody go tell Smoke Perp and his little new girlfriend hi, and I just put his address online. And then so like the next day he threw a party at that address to be like, oh, like, look. And then basically like I don't know, like I don't know, but like
okay, so what led to you guys actually breaking up?
I cheated on him.
With who?
K-Swab, D Savage, like the list goes on.
Wow. So,
but here's the thing: he didn't want to see me. He's like, I don't trust you, like all of this stuff, because like the shit that we went
like that though.
Because like he had people in his ears, so like the only reason I cheated on him was because he wasn't trying to come see me in person. You feel what I'm saying? Like after we hung out in person, he had like trust issues, because it wasn't because of me. It was like the person that lived with him is in his ear. Why do you like this girl? You know, you could have any girl that you want, you know? So then he's like, you're right, I can have any girl I want. And then he was like, we're like talking about like getting engaged, and we were like, you know, we got engaged together.
Y'all got
like,
engaged. You and
yeah, but it's like, it just
Perp. What's that? Was it Perp,
Smoke Perp, but it was like mutual. It was like a mutual thing, you know. And then his friend is in his ear telling him, "Don't do that." And then I had a room at I was supposed to get the room in his house, and then his friends are all like broke. Obviously, his friends are all broke. So then they're telling him, "Oh, don't move her in," because obviously they want the room that I want. You feel what I'm saying? So that's exactly why it was just a mixture of like him not wanting to see me because he don't trust me cheating, me like saying really nasty stuff and then turning off my phone.
Relationships, though.
Yeah, it was like 100% real and like I have nothing bad to say about him now. I just think that, you know, whatever he's doing with his little girlfriend, that's a little jit. She's a little youngin. Have fun with her. We'll see how far that goes.
So back in March, when COVID first hit, what was you doing back then in March when it comes to your career? Because everything was halted.
I think I don't think it was stopping anything.
You didn't hurt anything. So you were still traveling back and forth?
I was still doing whatever I wanted, to be honest. Like, God wouldn't put me in that type of position.
Right. Talk that talk. And you're from Tampa, right?
I'm from Tampa.
And you migrate from Tampa to LA a lot, right?
Yeah, I'm going like next week. But I don't really know like where I kind of want to be, because I don't really like the people in LA. You know what I'm saying? Like the people in LA, like when I was in LA, I saw the fakest shit I ever seen in my life. So I just don't like that stuff. Like I just like some of these little content houses, I didn't even know some of them existed.
Damn.
You know, I'm just like, people know me, but I don't know them. I don't really try to get to know them type of shit. So
you're more closed-minded. You're more to yourself.
I'm more to myself, and then people try me. Like, they try to get like a reaction out of me because they see that stuff that happens online.
Right.
And then so they try me, and then they want to see that Jessy Taylor come out in person. But then they're like, oh, she's like not this type of person.
See, people don't know that you're actually nice.
I'm like,
cool
am I
as
supposed
shit.
to be mean? Like,
Cool
I
as
think I'm
shit.
very like cool. I'm very nice. Like, it just like for instance, this guy that he claims like he saw me in the hallway in high school goes on this like big Twitter rant. I guess he got like Twitter famous after high school, talking about like I'm the most horrible person to come out of my area.
Oh my God.
And he's never met me before. So then he came over to my friend's house. I was at my friend's house, and then he just so happened to walk in. And then I was just like, so what's up? Like, why do you think this about me? Like, you've never met me. This is my first time meeting you. He's like, I'm so sorry. Like, he's like, but I do think that. I was like, but why? Like, you've never met me.
Maybe because of what people put on, what people say
I
about
think
you
that the
on
media
YouTube.
just
The media kind of twisted a lot of stuff
I've
up.
gotten a lot of Steph removes the cease and desist letters. So there was a lot of crazy things out there about me on YouTube that were not true. That they were just bored and they want to make up their own facts, like and it's like from 2 years ago. Like, move on. Like really, if you're depending on one video from 2 years ago that you're talking trash about me for your career, like, you need to get another career. Like, this career's clearly not working out for you.
Well, one thing I noticed, and a lot of people have said about you, was when it comes to you getting to a point with your career based off of clout on YouTube.
Yeah.
And Bad Baby had somewhat of that success.
Yeah.
So people say, yeah, well, Jessy's trying to take that route.
No.
So how do you answer that question as far as
How do I
goes?
answer that question? I would just say me and her nothing alike. I've met her in person.
Is she
Completely.
cool?
No.
Really?
No, she's horrible. I'm keeping it honest. Like, what do you want me to do, lie?
Gotta
I think
keep it
she's one of like the worst people I ever met in LA. And that says a lot, because here's the thing, the little TikTokers, even if they don't like you, they'll still smile in your face, but they'll go and talk about you behind your back. If that girl don't like you, she'll say she don't like you right off the bat. She already knew who I was. So that's what I'm saying, like, just for no reason. I actually really liked her, but then she's just so Hollywood. And then when she wanted to act all this type of stuff in person, but then when I brought it to Instagram, she wanted to apologize to me. So, I mean, I don't know, and like, just the whole thing is weird because like her best friend owns like a nail salon that I go to. It's like the only nail salon in LA that's open. So then I have to deal with her like best friend that probably just doesn't like me and like giving me like the bad appointments, saying, oh, come in at 7 a.m. or you were taking your deposit, because it's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll get there at 7 a.m. and I'm sitting there waiting till 8.
Well, with you being a female artist now,
Yeah.
you have a lot of artists, female-wise, that don't really collab with each other.
Yeah.
So with you being new in the entertainment industry, as far as music goes, could you see yourself doing a record with Bad Babies or somebody that's around that age?
I don't.
Like an Asian doll or something like that.
I just think that I want to separate myself from her because I feel like we're nothing alike. Yeah, we might look alike, similar, people say. But, I have face tattoos. I have neck tattoos. Like, I was just, one of the reasons why I got my face tats is because people are coming up to me not believing that it was me. So then when I got the face tats, they're like, oh, it's definitely her. And then they were coming up to me more. And then people were saying that I looked like Bad Baby. I got that a lot. They're saying, oh, Bad Baby's older sister. They would call me Lena the Plug. So, and I just was tired of being compared to people. So once I got the face tattoos, I never got compared again. Like, there was nobody that they could point out that was a female that had face tats that looked like me. So it went from being compared to all these people to just being compared to me. And that was like one of the main reasons why I did it. I don't like it when people try to compare me to people, because I'm not trying to be like anybody. I'm really honestly just trying to be like myself. And I just want to put like that out to like, my audience and whoever's watching, because there is a lot of people that claim they don't like me on the internet, but then they go and they watch
like
stuff
you.
about
They
me.
support you. It's there.
Yeah,
It's
then
there.
they go watch my lives,
there.
so you know how it is.
Fast forward now, last time I saw you, you didn't have that blue check on IG.
Yeah.
This time you have it. So
Yeah.
what does that tell you now about yourself?
Well, I don't really think it changed anything. I just think it made people reply to my DMs.
When it comes down to like somebody that's big, famous wise.
Yeah.
So who all is replied to your DMs
Like
now?
everybody, except for like somebody like Drake or like Tyga. Like I'm like I want to reach out to them, but I'm just saying like that type of big would never reach out to me.
What's the
what
biggest
I'm saying?
artist that has ever wrote you back in your DM?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Well, do you write them and they come back at you,
No,
or
they
come at
write
you?
me. Like mostly I've had some of them write me. There's one that wrote me that was pretty big, but I'm not gonna get into it. I don't want to put people on blast, you know.
Okay.
So I don't want to. I think
No, it's
clout
fine, it's
chasing
fine.
is very corny. And it's very clownish, and I'm not that type of person. I think people really think I'm doing the most, but it's like them. It's like other people asking me to do the most. It's me just sitting there and chilling and like going to the studio and like, you know, just being a normal person. And then it's the other people. Oh my God, we need to do this. Oh my God, let's fake this fight. Oh my God, let's do this. Let's take a picture here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's never my idea, but like. You know, I'm cool with a lot of people. I would think this year, I think I'm growing a lot.
I think that's what's gonna help you get ahead, being cool with folks.
I
and
was not
actually
cool
networking.
before with a lot of people
You gotta
in
be
LA.
more laid back.
Yeah, I think in LA I was not cool with a lot of people before, but I met this one person. He helped me a lot. Like he was saying, you know, his mother was in the industry. His mother is the reason that Snoop Dogg is famous. His mother discovered Snoop Dogg. So obviously, being born and raised in the industry, he knew how to act around these people his whole life. Me, if they said one thing wrong to me, I'm ready to just fight them. So, but he
That's
had
the
to.
old you, right?
That's the old me.
you.
But now it's like if they say something, you smile, hi, how are you? And then you got to play the game right back, you know. So that's what I've really learned is, you know, to just. I'm not being fake. I'm just trying to avoid fights, and I'm trying to avoid people not liking me because, like, I've had people, you know, I walk into a party in LA and people are like, oh my God, it's her. People with 5 million followers freaking out that they see me because I don't go to parties in LA. I used to go to parties, but, you know, if you go to parties all the time, people are not going to appreciate you as much. They're going to be like, oh, it's the same person.
You gotta be seen less.
So I'm never really seen. So when I am seeing like those type of people freak out, like all the little influencers, and plus the fact that I do rap, it's like cooler to them, you know, because I'm not trying to do what they're doing, the TikTok stuff. So they see me, they're like, oh my God, do you know what she did? Boom, boom, boom. And then they come to me, oh my God, it's been forever. And then they hug me, and it's like literally, I'm like,
They like you.
And then it's like,
They like
you were
you.
just saying for that person not to come and talk to
They
me.
like you, yeah. That's the fake shit you gotta go through in
That's
the
the fakest shit I ever seen in
Right.
LA. That's why I really don't go there. I have a storage unit there, so I lived there and I had furniture. And it expires in February, so I'm going in a couple of days. You know, I have friends out there still.
Yeah.
One of my really good friends' birthday is the 6th, so I'm gonna go and support her out there.
Scorpio. Okay.
Yeah, Kiana.
All right. So fast forward a little more. You got our Instagram verified. TikTok is booming.
Period.
Do you have a fans only account?
Yes, but I'm not using it anymore.
Okay, so
Because I'm just like, I went back to just regular working at the club. Like I'm working more shifts now because, you know, the OnlyFans is not really doing as much as it did before. It's very saturated. So why would they want to see bikini photos of me or not even really doing the most when they could see a girl like doing everything imaginable, like literally anything imaginable for $5. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just not really
it's still a
booming.
hustle. Still pumping.
I still make money on there,
There
but
you
I'm
go.
not making crazy money like I was before because you got people that are selling themselves short doing, you know,
the most.
I've
seen a lot on there, and
I've seen
I didn't
one
have
time
to pay
I
for it.
screamed because, you know, I was signed to a management. They managed the other OnlyFans girls. I guess one time they posted to my wall, go check out this girl, and it's her spread wide open doing the most. I'm just like, I screamed when I saw that.
What was they doing?
What?
That's what was they doing?
You don't want to know. They were just really
X-rated,
like
man.
crazy, very crazy.
Jessy Taylor's in the building. NewEraTV. Last set of questions, but first, I mean, look, your name. You put the duh at the end.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I had this like management like a couple years ago, and they signed Hey Money Duh, and I guess she came up with the duh, and they tried I am Jessy Taylor. They didn't like it. I am, like, you know, like whatever, you know, they just tried it, and then I guess the guy was like, oh, let's just steal her stuff. And then even though they signed her, like it was the same management that was working with her, was working with me, and they were just like, okay, let's go ahead and steal her stuff and put it for you.
Wow.
So that's like kind of, but my name is Jessy Taylor. My name's
real
Jessica Taylor. Boom, government last name.
Yeah.
But that is my real name, so
Jessica
I'm not a
Taylor.
liar about that.
Duh. All right. New Era TV. On this segment, I do something called Straight from the Heart. So I asked you a straight set of questions. You give me your honest answer.
Of course.
All right. So what's your best piece of advice?
To who?
Best piece of advice for anybody.
For anybody?
Mm-hmm. I want to be where you at.
I would say I heard this from Queen Latifah, and I agree. You know, she's a legend.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, she's dropping some real MCs.
Yeah.
All right.
And, you know, just never give up. Like, there's going to be people, because I'm a female in the industry, people are obviously going to be a lot harder on me. It's going to be very hard, but you just got to be persistent. You can't really give up. Because I was watching the Rap Game, and she was saying on the Rap Game, and, you know, what was it? Da Brat was the first one, I think, to go platinum or something. So, like, I mean, female rap is very new if you think about it. Like, it's really within the past 30 years, maybe 30 years that it really became something like the 90s, you know, from Trina to Da Brat, Lil' Kim, Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is actually very new school in my opinion.
New school, there you go.
But, you know, I love Trina. She's also from South Florida like me.
Right,
I've never met any of these people. I'd love to meet
you
them.
Never met Trina? Never met?
No, I haven't ran into her, unfortunately, but
It'll happen.
I'm claiming it.
It'll happen,
I want to
man.
meet Suki. I want to meet her.
That'll happen. Definitely happen.
Definitely
keep
happen.
grinding.
But I love Suki, but because I see a lot of her in me.
Attitude-wise, the
yes,
passion.
a lot of attitude.
Where you carry yourself.
She just like, I don't know, like people think I do the most, but like she really be doing stuff that I'm scared to do. So like I'm doing stuff that other people are scared to do, but she's doing stuff that I'm scared to do.
All right.
So I like that because like I like somebody that like challenges that.
Gotcha.
You know, I don't want to be like the one that's doing the most all the time, you know?
Gotcha. All right, so next question. Do you believe in paying for features? You.
Yes.
Who would you pay for?
I paid for the Soldier Kid feature.
Okay.
And he didn't want to take my money. He was like, no. I was like, no,
sure.
like, take my money because, you know, if something happens down the road,
You don't want to
I don't want to go to court.
Right.
Just take my money. Don't
take
do a
it.
free feature because God forbid something happens and somebody tries to get it removed, you know? And then I was going to do one with another artist for like $6,000, but it didn't work out. Like the timing wasn't right. And I have like other people that are open to doing features with me for prices, but I believe in paying for features because, you know, unless if it's like, even with a written contract, even with percentages, you know, they can still get somebody to take that down because they're just getting a percentage. I'm sorry, but if you're paying in cash or they're not going to give you the money back. So they're just going to let that song rest, you know, they're going to just let it do its thing. So I always believe in, you know, unless if it's like somebody you really trust, then yeah, do a free feature. But, you know, I don't
pay
really.
for it, man. That way it cuts a lot of the
And
bullshit
people
out
are
the way.
like telling me, oh, why don't you do free? Because people be asking me, let's do a free feature. I'm like, no, like I had to pay. What makes these so special? And I don't be doing it with everybody. And people really take offense to that. Like I was in Miami. Somebody was just doing the most with me. And I was like, look, I'm not interested. And they're like, I can get you on a song with somebody from Love and Hip Hop. I look at their page. They're like, so much smaller than me. I'm like, look, like, I'm really trying to do music. Like,
right. Just keep it 100.
So,
keep it 100.
No shade.
Pay for it. All right, so next question. Top 5 artists.
Oh, I just answered this. Of all time?
I'm not going to say all
right
time.
now?
Right now. That you
That
like
I'm listening
right now.
to.
Right.
My filmers know, because I was in the car with them.
Right.
Young M.A.
Okay.
Me Always Radio. Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Definitely. I like Dej Loaf. I like a lot of like
female artists
that are very masculine because I feel like I'm like that too, honestly.
Okay.
People don't, I mean,
so
my personality is a lot like that. I would not say I'm not no weak bitch, you know? I'm not a weak bitch. Like, I really throw hands. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've never lost a fight, so.
Oh, really? Never lost a fight?
Never lost a fight, ever.
All right. So it's Dej Loaf, you said
Young M.A., Nicki Minaj.
So that's 3.
That's like female-wise. Male-wise, I really like Little Tracy's music.
Okay.
I'm like into that type of stuff. I'm gonna pull out my phone. Let's see. Who do I listen to the most?
See Apple Music.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you who I recently been listening to.
Because Dej Loaf just came out with a brand new record.
Yeah, honestly, just like I really like TK, so free him.
Yeah, you still fuck with TK?
He's very inspirational.
Okay.
NLE Choppa, Young Boy, obviously. Moneybag, Kid Leroy. I love Kid Leroy's music. I met him in person. He was so nice, very humble. I would say like people like Lil Wayne, like
Lil Wayne.
something like that.
Right.
But I'm not too into his music no more. I just like really respect him. He's like the GOAT.
Okay.
But
So that's five
and
right
Little
there.
Tecca,
Lil Tecca, yeah, he's hot now. He's hot.
Lil Mosey's music, Jay the Youngin. I mean, even if I don't get along with these people, I still listen to
fuck
their
with 'em,
music.
man.
But I get along with most of them that I just said.
So you said you did some time up in NY.
Yeah,
So name me 2 NY artists, legends.
legends. Well, maybe legends is different to everybody.
Legends.
Okay, so
Think on it.
I just don't want to say the wrong thing.
No, we good. I'll correct you. You might pull my card.
I just don't. I want to skip that one.
You want to skip it?
Yeah, because there's like too many to choose from. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
All right. So
I don't want to offend anybody.
give me one album you can listen to the rest of your life, and rap it word for word, the entire album. One album.
I would say like maybe like Queen by Nicki Minaj. I really like that album, Pink Print. Just something like Nicki. I would, me and her are birthday twins, so
Y'all got the same birthday?
yes.
Oh shit.
So I love her. That's my little
you should
twin.
DM her and be like, yo, I need a feature because we got the
Don't
same
trust
birthday.
me. From my verified account, I would write her paragraphs. She was
Really?
never
And
opened them.
She's never opened any of them.
No, but I noticed that she does notice a lot of younger females, but honestly nobody's really my idol. Like there's definitely people I look up to, inspire to be like career-wise, but I don't think anybody is my idol because I feel like I met Cardi B. Like she wasn't really that nice when I met her. So she, like, you can't even go up to her. Like there's security guards at
Oh, of course.
5
All
security
day.
guards at CVS. Like
All day.
that's what I'm saying. When I recognized her when she was in a disguise, like really, like she wasn't fooling me because I know exactly what that girl looks like. And then she was staring at me, freaking out. Oh my God, she recognized me. I said, I like Nicki Minaj way better than you. And then I walked out of CVS.
All right. So last question I'm gonna ask you, man. Mm-hmm. Where do you see yourself in 2 years?
2 years. For sure, still grinding. Definitely being out the position I was before. Hopefully, my Instagram being back. If not,
It'll
it's
be back
okay.
for then. Now that-
It's okay if it doesn't. It's possible to build that back up. Regardless, I'm still gonna put out music. I mean, there wasn't Instagram in the 90s. NLE Choppa doesn't have Instagram. So I think it's definitely possible. I do have like a 20K account, right? My temporary account, like Boozy.
Already now?
It's a little temporary account. But I just think, anything's possible. Like, I don't really know in 2 years. Like, I just feel like, kind of doing what I'm doing now.
Sky's the limit.
But, where you are and who you meet, I think who you meet is so important.
Right.
It's really about the hands that you shake. That's the only thing that really matters, I think.
I gotta say this before I let you go, man. The one thing I respect about Jessy, she keeps it 100. Like, my first interview in here was with an artist, and he was scared to walk in the door. Like
In here?
Yeah,
or
he
the
was
other
like,
place?
He was like,
Yeah.
here. He was like, damn, man, really? But when he got in, it's like, okay, yeah, everything dope. Yo, she didn't ask no questions. She was like, fuck it, where we at? Where we going?
Yeah.
So that let me know enough about your character right there, yo.
I'm just very, I feel like I will never need to rely on anybody in my life. I'll never need no man. I just feel like forever alone. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm very okay with being alone than being with somebody. I feel like men just have been very mean to me. Men have bullied me. Smoke Perp bullied me out really loud in front of thousands of people. I think that, why would I want to be in that type of situation again, whether it's with him or somebody else? I just feel like I'm just going to get bullied. I'm going to get taken advantage of. They're going to want money from me, I've went shopping with a guy before. I spent money on him. This other guy got me this necklace, the same one I went shopping for. Somebody I had known for years. I feel like guys are worse than girls. Like, so I just feel like I'm better off being alone because until a guy doesn't try to all they want is money. They want clout. They just want to be seen with you. They want to take a picture with you for Instagram, so they can, or they want to be like, oh, like, This is what I really should have said. Oh, why is all these rappers or why did Perp like her so much? You know what I'm saying? So I would say all these rappers started coming around because, you know, a lot of them were talking to me on the low, trying to hang out with me, or I hung out with them on the low. But it wasn't until I was with Perp, it was like, damn, like, oh my God, he liked her so much. What does he like about her? I'm going to go hang out with her and find out what he likes about her. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when they all started coming around. That's even till this day, you know, I could really just hit up anybody and go hang out with them. It's really that easy because they just want to, I think that, you know, even with other rappers, they're fans of other rappers. So they want to see, what did this guy like so much about this girl? I want to see what's up with her. So then, you know, and then
the vibes, man. It's the vibes.
yeah, they just want to see. They just want to see. But who knows if they actually like you? And I'm sure they don't really like me. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like they're just curious. They're just, you know, what did he see? Why did he love her so much? You know, they're just thinking in their head a million times, oh, you know, she got followers or whatever. She got fame. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give her a chance. So, and I'm getting my butt done next month.
Oh, shit.
Period.
Oh, shit.
So I'm very excited about that.
New single out right now, Lifestyle, is out.
Yes. Next one, it doesn't have a name yet.
Don't have a name yet.
But it's done.
I'm going to be, look, I'm on the album. When it comes out, the full-length project, when you do drop one.
I don't know when I'm going to drop an album. I'm just dropping singles right now.
Single. So I'm
But
on the
in
next
the future,
single, right? You going to put me on it?
It's already done. I'm sorry, but you know you're the best. You're on my YouTube channel. You're on the behind the scenes.
We lit, man.
I drove so far to come here.
Lit.
We drove almost 3 hours in a car.
Lit.
And spent thousands of dollars on
Who paid for the fast food?
the fast food.
The McDonald's.
That's
shit.
me. Like no, but you know everybody pays for themselves.
Crew, yeah.
Everybody pays for themselves, but you know they're getting paid a certain thing to come here for behind the scenes. It was not free. They're not here for fun.
Yeah, she got a team on here. That's how you know it's legit, man.
Yeah.
All right, give out their social media, even though they took it.
I am Jessy Taylor Duh. Jessy Taylor Duh. It's FUCC Jessy Taylor on Twitter, and then Jessy Taylor Duh on TikTok, and then Jessy Taylor on YouTube.
All right,
so everything just kind of tied together.
Jessy Taylor came to Alabama.
I love Alabama. Everybody is always so nice to me here.
Tell them what you bought.
I bought a jacket that says Alabama because it was very freezing. And, you know, I have a really nice jacket on right now, but I'm not about to wear this all day. This is very uncomfortable. So I had to put on that little light jacket that says Alabama on it. I'll probably wear that to LA or something. I'm very like, I love coming here just because like I'm so grateful for every opportunity I get. Right. Like in the next, once I get my ass on, I'm going to go to New York and do another radio interview. Shit. So I already have that lined up because I can't go to LA, get my ass done, and go to New York at the same time. So I have to do it like that, you know?
Spread it out. Spread it out.
Unless I want to literally go to New York right after I'm done with this, which is not going to happen.
Wow.
So I love being in Alabama, you know? I have a lot of supporters, I think, in Alabama, too. I have fan pages that are from Alabama.
Really?
So, yeah, some of the fans have texted me that they live like south here. They live like on the coast.
Mobile.
Yeah, they live on the coast.
Yeah,
some of my fans. But, you know, this definitely helps, you know, being here. And I appreciate you. I brag about you to all my friends. You know, DJ Era, who's shiesty. You know, he with everybody, really.
Man.
So I really respect you a lot.
I would have had more, but COVID kind of just...
And you know what? If they don't want to come here, that says more about them than it does about... You know, it says more about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, honestly, this is not about setup. For me, this comes from somebody that has really been through the most, so... Nothing phases me, you know what I'm saying? Like, right. I'm a warrior.
All right, man. Jessy Taylor's here, NewEraTV, TBG Studios. Thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much. Thank you. All
right, we out, y'all.
Thanks.